Hi, and welcome to episode 5 of Shadowrun Returns Let's Play. I am Rendark with the Return of the Retro and Late Night Steamer podcasts. If you haven't watched the other 5 episodes, you probably should. I'm going to give a little synopsis as I go through, like I did in episodes 3 and 4. 2, I apologize for. You probably can't follow it at all because of the resolution. But, yeah, this is a good game. You should get it. Buy it. Play it. It's awesome. Let's get on with it. So if you remember, I just got a bit of Ripper's blood, and we gotta find someone who can process it. So I guess there's people saying it's a hate crime and blah 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 because all the victims are human. Okay, so apparently someone downstairs below the piano can help me analyze the blood. And apparently I'm gonna have to visit the Matrix before the day is done. You've been doing a lot of legwork on this job, but it's going to require a trip to cyberspace and back to ID the Ripper. The Matrix, the cybernetic analog of Inside the Grid, the worldwide computer network, a digital world, information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work while your meat body is left behind. All around your avatar are pathways to other nodes filled with data, IC, counter-intrusion programs, and other jacked-in runners. Cyberspace has many dangers as as many dangers as the meat world, and more. Locked doors, security countermeasures, and black IC that can fry a Decker's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked, if you aren't careful. Get dump shocked out and your brain gets fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by an enemy Decker, and you can die. All right. I do love this song. I don't know why. Okay, so just so you know what's going on, the other guy, David, the blonde guy, he used a method he remembered out of a magazine to get the DNA sequence, and now I'm using Johnny Clean to go into the Matrix to track down whose sequence that is. Whoa, it looks like the scout. Well, since I have nothing in the stash that can help, I guess I just confirm. I'm riding piggyback on Johnny. Your synapses light up as you connect your consciousness to the digital world. Although you aren't jacked in like Johnny, the sensation is overwhelming and electrifying. You can only imagine the way it feels for him. Apparently that's how you get out. The arch will take us to the next node. Okay. Data store ahead is defended by intrusion countermeasures. That must be... Okay, so this is gonna work like combat did before. I already got rid of one. It was pretty cool. I like how they did this. It's a lot better than the original, which basically you just snuck around and hope you didn't run into anything. Silius Forsberg, status deceased, profession chop shop surgical assistant. Priors breaking and entering 2 counts, public indecency 1 count. Brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges were filed. Because he's dead, the Johnny wanted me to keep looking, see if there's something else I can find. Okay, this is autopsy records. Let's see if I can get over here. Okay. Autopsy records. Silas Forsberg. Subject was found overdosed on half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to the disfigurement. Had to check dental records to confirm. No next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body. Possibly large bore surgical needles. Body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. He says this just keeps getting weirder, and I agree. This is like a magician guy that's helping these ICs attack me. But I have a feeling IC does not stand for integrated circuit. Missed. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Newsnet archive. Newsnet 1. Report on subject Silas Forsberg. Or Silas. I guess it's Silas. The body of Silas Forsberg, a chop shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body has been there for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body a mess of puncture wounds and the cause of death were determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims that he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to the privacy concerns. Yet another sad end to a life, as is far too common here in the sprawl. Now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup and meet in meat space for a bit. Okay, so I imagine what I'm doing is I'm going to be going back and finding the psychiatrist. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked with chop shops, which fits with the living guy that you've met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to his psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who the psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find the doctor. You in? Yeah, punch it, man. Alright, looks like everything's in order. Let's do it again. White Sparky IC. Let's get it. Hello. Hello. Charging 50%. Get him before he does anything. Oh crap. Oh crap. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't like it. Charging 100%. I better kill him. Okay, good. And that thing missed. Alright, medical board. Hacked patient records. Searching medical records. Silas Forsberg. Medical records located. 2020 to 2030. Pediatric report. Partial. One of the particular pediatrician's entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from a chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We've seen many cases like this recently with the outbreak of changeling children being born. With the aberrant physiology we're seeing, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year that seemed to have no effect, upping the dosage. 2030 to 2040. Data missing or corrupted. Contact your administrator for help. 2040 to present. The file is quite large and takes well over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is the most significant. It is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Unfortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have proven challenging. He has bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly an unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimicked speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason and for the health of the patient, I am assigning another doctor to this case. I will inform him at his next session. Alright. Alright, now I gotta find out where Dr. Holmes works. Watch out, Black I See could fry our brains and kill us. That must be the Black I See. Oh! Ow! So I imagine this is what I got left on here. Oh, there's been a goal in the Real Salt Lake game. Who cares? I don't know why I have it on. They're playing Portland. No, I'm down. Let's get this guy. Alright. Let's go here. Since I'm not really sure where I'm going. Let's go there. Medical board. Employment records located. Henry Hollings Holmes, MD, PhD. Check employment status. Currently holds the position of Chief Psychiatrist and Administrator at Mercy Mental Hospital, Sonamish, Washington. UCAS, whatever that is. Check previous employers. From 2030 to 2040, he was private practice. 2040 to 45, attending psychiatrist, Mercy Mental Hospital. Psychiatrist in residence from 2045 to 54 at the same hospital. Leave the employment records. Alright, we know where he works. Now you have to go back to meat space. Work with me, thing. Do what I want. Okay, so we have a bunch of karma, completed a couple objectives. Talk to Johnny and Fry about the case. Here's David Fry, the second. David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell that this case has gotten under his skin like it has yours. Any luck in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead chop shop assistant by the name of Silas Forsberg. Now I have my theories, but what do you think is going on here, Randark? Maybe Silas faked his death. That's a distinct possibility. What was it that we saw in the autopsy report? They had to use dental records. He was killed by settlers, but the coroner still thought he had ripped his own face off. The coroner really phoned it in on this one. Happens way too often when there's no next kin willing to foot the bills for a thorough autopsy. Blah 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 blah. He had a prior for unlicensed plastic surgery. So we're gonna go question Dr. Holmes. Apparently he's the guy. Alright, hire runners and head to the Mercy Hospital. Hey, look, the doc's back. See, last time I didn't actually get the guy I hired, which kind of bugged me. Alright, let's see if this works this time. Another goal. Real Salt Lake scores again. Who cares? I'm turning it off so that doesn't happen again. Mercy Mental Hospital. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes, and you've tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-metahuman farmlands of Snohomish. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the presence of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up to the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a damaged roof, cracked walls, and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial light from within speaks of inhabitants. You walk up the hospital steps to confront Sam Watt's killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. Oh, they actually showed up this time. Good. I have room to grab my grenades. Oh, didn't bring any medical crap. That's not good. Yep, 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 whatever. Confirm, let's go. You have karma available to improve your character's attributes and skills. Open the karma screen. Confirm. Why can't I take that? That's why. Welcome, sir. What business brings you to the Mercy Mental Hospital? I'm talking to this person named Lorraine about a person named Josie. So I just got a key from her because I expressed interest, so that's awesome. The clock in the room has been stopped. So apparently if you stay put, life is much easier, and I don't really want to see the doctor. stench of blood and mold gets stronger as you move closer to the infirmary. A severed arm lies next to the zipped body bag. The arm looks human and appears neatly severed at the elbow. There's a large gold ring on the index finger. Its owner is probably the occupant of the bag. I'll take the ring. You slip the heavy ring off the cold finger and you feel its weight in your hands. Inside is an engraving. It reads Screamers 2048. Oh, it's the guy she was looking for. Surgical cart is strewn with gruesome tools, motorized saws, and metal vices. You find an unlabeled trivet disc. You have no way of playing back the disc at this time. Patient information for Josiah C. Dawson is open on the cyber terminal. Medical history. Date of birth 7/18/2015. Occupation retired. Allergies none. Medications alprazolam, ribaxetine. Reason for stay post-traumatic stress disorder. He's deceased. Read the attached notes. Patient has undocumented cyberware in the left arm, as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise if transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve other subjects, as well as fulfill some custom requests. They harvested him. I don't know why. I don't know if he was dead before that or not. Well, let's go tell her. So did you see anything? Yeah, Josie's not looking too good. Is he sick? Why won't they let me see him? He's a corpsicle. No, I'm not going to say that. I gave her the ring. You mean he? Oh God. Well, thanks for your help. The noise of the scratchy PA system blasted through the room. Attention, Randark, please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. I guess I talked to her. I'll be with you in a moment. Oh, there we are. And everybody, bring your robots too. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you. How can I help you? Dr. Holmes, I presume? You're a hard man to reach, especially considering you're dead. I'm sorry, who's dead? He acts genuinely confused, but he can't seem to drop the smile from his lips. Alright, if that's how you want to play it, cut the act doc. Alright, if that's how you want to play it, Dr. Holmes, I have reason to believe that you're involved in the Emerald City Ripper killings. Holmes forces a sigh through his plastered grin on his face. We see so many delusions in this place, and still I can't be surprised. I suppose I shouldn't be. After all, this is a place for broken things. It's only fitting that a broken mind should seek us out. Guards! Oh good, now I gotta fight my way through. Ah! Change weapon. That's cool, I got to use a drone. Alright, that guard's down. What happens now? Item picked up. Unlock the doors. Okay. Alright, smoke one more. Let's see what else we got. Glad I paid for this crew. It's pretty badass having 2 drones with me. Alright. The nearby intercom speaker crackles to life. The voice of Dr. Holmes begins to blare from it. Attention all personnel, we have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a male troll, but may be coordinating with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That sucks. Apparently I want everyone out of the scene though. Okay, that's where we're going. Okay, let's hope we're still in the hospital. Halls of disrepair. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see the inside is every bit as bad as the outside. Gone is the attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics. With peeling paint, cracked floors, and exposed conduit, the pretense of mental care is shattered. In this modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old. Prisons and torture chambers rather than places of healing. It's clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than the facility. You continue on. Holmes can only run so far. Okay, so at least I know I went the right way. Okay. The intercom begins speaking as soon as you approach. Holmes must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is a place for broken things, but only by further breaking them can they be remade, and so we must break you. I'm not going to attack the patients. Surgical cart contains the gate key. The smell of rotting flesh is immense. The remains appear to be from multiple metahumans. From another intercom, Dr. Holmes continues, "Someone once told me that I was a broken thing, but he also said I could remake myself. He wanted to break me down, so I could put myself back together again. And I did, but only after I broke him. I could remake you as well. What wonderfully twisted thoughts must turn in minds such as yours. But I'm more inclined to use you for parts." Oh shit, what is that? It's a crazed patient. No, you're not supposed to attack him. Yeah, attack the robots, please. Ow! Why do the patients have guns? Barricade the door. Why aren't the patients hitting each other? Maybe they will. Ah! Alright, they are fighting each other. Excellent. That worked out really well for me. But seriously, who gave the patients guns? Trivia player holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the video files are missing. Insert and playback Trivid video 1. Dr. Holmes got some cutout chips in last week. Tried them out on new patients with violent flashbacks, hoping it would at least mellow them out some. It was like night and day. Once the chip was installed, all their psychotic break triggers were blocked. Mrs. Yuxin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff or herself. Playback 6. I was walking to the organ grinders downtown, and there was some kind of event happening at Mega Media. They had a puppet there from Maria Mercurial's label with a Persona Fix chip installed, making her an exact doppelganger. They were just using her to hawk some SimSense re-release of Mercurial live show. That gave me an idea. The cutouts, the body modifications, and my healthy supply of patience, in quotes. I'm perfectly set up to be a Bunraku fixer. If I can find a supplier of Persona Fix chips, I can sell full-service Bunraku. Even program the behavior trees. Play 8. Found a buyer for the first Bunraku. A man in the Barrens offered me 20,000 new yen for the female troll I've been modifying. He likes them big, he says. All that's left is to arrange delivery. He says he can put me in touch with some more buyers if I'll accommodate special orders. These morons' lives are already over anyway. At least they could do is line my pockets. Wow, what a dick. This could hurt a bit. Down to one character. You just gotta get him out. Don't kill him. Robot's getting pretty beat up. Ooh, 4 more damage. Alright, I'm out. Not bad. Okay. The Emerald City Ripper. Before you is a medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old, bloody, and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body fluids spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines and during horrific experiments. The subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must just wish they were. You've chased Holmes to his lair. Just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper. The elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. Even if I find this guy and kill him, there was still the... was it a troll? Whoever he's working with. Oh, come on. Another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this also is a rare chance to get word in on a good doctor who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one, a fine specimen indeed. Why don't we sell this face to face, friend? Few friends for a face such as mine. Though I have one associate I would be happy to introduce you to. Pitazel! Subdue them! I imagine this is the fucking troll. Fuck me. Yeah, let's go hide. See if I can see what's going on. I got a surgeon, a hired mage, whatever that is. Ooh, shit. Armor strip. Going after her. Grandark's still alive. I don't know how that fucking worked, but I'll take it. The fuck? Son of a bitch. Alright, at least it's right here. I'll just have to do this fight better. And that's fine. I have no issue with that. Maybe I'll start with full health? If I do, that's kind of a cop-out, but I'll take it. I don't. Okay. Face to face. Drop that mage as quickly as I can. other thing wasn't working too well, so I'm going to have him do this. Awesome, no help from the mage. Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have moved Randark in. I'm fucked. Maybe not. Not Randark. Okay, I got a shot. Go hide. 94% I miss. Thank you. Yes! Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast, but something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to his mortal coil for a few more moments. This is a place of broken things, and I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling toward a workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. Action points upgrade. A +1 action point. Your experiences increase your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Then, with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. Alright, so we gotta find why he did it and a way out. Ha! Clue! Holmes' workbench falls somewhere between coroner slab and medieval torture device. It is decorated in many colors of death and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with uneven pages. To the other is Poxec. It's a small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of papers held closed with a tied length of surgical tubing. Investigate the workspace. The bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At this table, Holmes' likely dismembered bodies or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it has been used relatively recently. Skim the journal. Leafing through the pages, you find few intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery, with a grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Access the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in. Pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded profiles. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs besides the names and the vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watt's name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have been shared in the same file. Receive 4,500 new yen. There's also a large sum of new yen which can easily be transferred to your account. Nice. Examine the rolled sheet of paper. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of a human female form rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be a blueprint for making Holmes' very own monster. Leave the workbench. Okay, I found his motive. Apparently this is the way out. Silliness. Male Bunraku. His chip slot is still fresh, the open wound pink and wet with lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Well, hello there. Did you come to play? No thanks, I just want to know what's going on. Forget him, I'll tell you anything you want. I'll do... This is the female Bunraku next to him. I'll do anything you want. I'll be your little playmate. By your name. She's assembled in a standard configure. Face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You'd need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she's had done. Oh no! Something. Okay, I thought I was actually leaving. I'm not. There's something here. Item picked up. Persona fixed chip wiper. Looks like they got rooms for each of the Bunraku, whatever they're called. You're about to transit to a new location. Continue. Confirm. Loose ends. The ride back to the Seamstress Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at the Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star Squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper. The man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts, And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. Taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamsters Union is all, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materialized between wipes of the overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. This sounds like a good place to stop this recording. It's been a pretty long one, actually, so, yeah, this is good. Game auto saved. We will end here. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Please check out our podcasts. They're excellent. geekinsomnia.com